I certainly did enjoy talking to him. I was trying to hide it and cover it up as best as I could. But the bottom line is, like, I was just damn excited and having a good time. It still kind of blew my mind that he was willing to talk to me. Just the fact that he ended up being so nice and so generous with his time made it, like, super enjoyable. You could tell he wasn't just like, oh, I gotta do this podcast because it's part of my job or anything. Like, he was just super cool. Secrets. I didn't get to learn his next game, which I would have loved to have known, but I didn't want to ask. But I do know that he is working on his next game already, as we stated, and that he actually has worked on 2 games that wasn't on there, and one of them is pretty much done. But then a new title came up that was more time sensitive. Yes, color DMDs should not be so expensive, but until there's a cheaper alternative, I don't know what to do. So anyway, yeah, Trudeau has another whole design pretty much done, other than Ghostbusters, but they got a license that was time sensitive, and they put him on that, because the other one could wait. That's all I know. And we talked about that later off the recording. I just can't remember if this part was in the podcast or if we talked about it later. But I asked him if he could buy any of his games, what would he get? And he did say he would get Ghostbusters Premium out of all of his games. But his second choice would be he would want to get back his 2 cocktail pins, Night Moves and Caribbean Cruise. And I thought that was a really interesting answer. He just said he thought those were some of his best designs because it was so challenging to put everything he wanted in such a small space. Everything I've heard on Star Wars is that it's definitely Richie, and that Jurassic World is Borg, but there could be Motley Crue. Those are the 3 big rumors I've heard: Crew, Jurassic World, and Star Wars. That's probably everyone has who's on pin side, but yeah, you got the replay. All right. I have not seen any leaked photos of anything. I don't have any inside information. speculation. I do love the ramps on this game, let me tell you. They are awesome. The ball going down behind my freaking flippers is so cool. Whoa. There we go. Roll around, let's shoot the bag. Alright. I will tell you guys, a podcast. So, last couple episodes have been averaging around 2,700 downloads. Our website doesn't keep a ton of good data on that. This is through Podcast Garden. It only updates like once every 24 hours, and it only keeps track for 30 days. So basically, after the first month it's posted, all the data becomes pretty irrelevant. That being said, what we can see the whole time is having a good game actually here. It'll show us how many people actually download through Podcast Garden. That's live. We can always see that. And then it'll show us our total downloads, which includes like iTunes and Stitcher and all that good stuff. Anyway, wow, that's terrible. Missed the super. The biggest download total we had before on Podcast Garden was the Keith Elman episode. And that had like 554 downloads. And as of this morning, when I checked, the Trudeau interview was over 1,150 already, after being up for under 48 hours. So that was very cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing the total. Alright, another frenzy. Alright, we broke 1 billion here, guys. This is definitely going to be the last game. It's good. I'm not going to top this one. No, and we cannot see how many Aussies. Wow! Bonus was 108. We cannot see how many Australians get our episodes. All I know is we got at least 3. Grand Champion! That is the way to end the night, man. That is the way to end the night.
Thank you for playing the Flintstones.
When is 1.3 billion? Alright. And I won't lie, the old owner, oh wow, my LED light just quit too, so the playfield probably went dim. This was good timing. The old owner had like all the extra balls on and all that jazz. So the high scores I didn't think I was going to have a chance at. But apparently I did. And you have a good night, man. I will tell Taylor to get on and talk some smack. We just found out today we have another special guest coming for a very near future episode. Maybe even this week. We might be putting out another one. So that's pretty sweet. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for listening to the show. We really enjoy it. and we'll give you some Texas pinball updates throughout the weekend as well. Hopefully, I'm going to try and stream there. Although Ed, who runs the show, just posted something about how Jack Danger's the only official streamer of the show or whatever. I'm not trying to be official. I just want to stream from the floor. So I think it'd be fun. Anyway, good night, guys.